Hello friends, welcome to Notebook. In this video lesson, we will be discussing some fun facts on how plants grow. I'm sure you've learnt about seeds and how they sprout to grow into new plants. In this lesson, we will quickly learn about the stems and roots and how they grow. We will also discuss about the role they play in the growth of plants. Let's begin with a small plant and a big plant. The small plant has small roots and soft branches and leaves. The big plant is stronger and has branches, more leaves, fruits, flowers, and deep-rooted roots. Both these plants were found in the same garden next to Abdul's house. Abdul was a little boy who loved to play around in this garden. Abdul often played with the grasses in the garden. He tried pulling them out every now and then. In the process, what do you think happened to the grasses he tried to pull out? Of course, they died, my friends, and later looked like straws. Abdul did not know why this happened. One day, while Abdul was playing, there came a storm. The storm was so bad that it broke down branches of big trees, and the small plants were totally leveled to the ground. Abdul was sad to see this and he ran back home. Do you know why some trees or plants are able to stand up during storms and some die? Well, it is all because of roots. Roots of plants are very important parts. They help the plant stand up erect and hold them to the ground. The deeper the roots grow, the stronger is the plant. So, now, can you guess why some of the plants fell off in the garden? Well, the answer is they did not have strong roots. Trees that were able to stand up happened to have strong roots going deep down in the ground, holding them firmly to the ground. Roots also help in drawing water and food from the ground. The plant survives on the water and food drawn by the roots. So each time someone tries to pull off the roots of a plant from the ground, it dies simply because it's no longer able to eat or drink. There are different kinds of roots, my friends. Here we see radishes, carrots, and other vegetables with roots growing underground. Onions, beetroots, and turnips are other examples we know of. Observe that roots are often hairy that help them absorb water. Try to remember the names of some of these vegetables as you may have to write them in your exams. One important lesson we learned here is that roots are very important for the plant. They help gather food and water. And plants die without roots. There is a law against cutting trees that you must know for such reasons. There are some trees in the community that you cannot cut without the permission from the government. They are usually the big and the hefty ones, standing up for years. Now that we know how to save plants and trees, we must also know how to grow them. Friends, we all know that plants grow out of seeds. Seeds, once planted, need to be watered frequently and kept in the presence of sunlight. After a few days, we see leaves sprouting from the seeds, and these then grow bigger and bigger. So water and soil are two most important ingredients used to grow plants. Desert oaks are trees that have very few leaves, but they are able to survive in deserts. Imagine how deep their roots would be if they can survive in such hot conditions and with such huge scarcities of water. You may be happy to know that Abdul learned a lot about roots when he watched this video. He could explain to his friends why those trees fell off on the ground. He was now able to explain the functions of root as well. So this brings us to the end of the video. I hope you too have learned a lot about roots that you can share with your friends. We hope to see you in our next videos. Till then, goodbye.